The world is veiled in darkness. The wind stops, the sea is wild, and the earth begins to rot. The people wait, their only hope, a prophecy. When the world is in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After the long journey, 4 young warriors arrive, each holding an orb, and 3 more warriors chosen by fate. This is the story of the Light Company. It's about time we go back to Final Fantasy Renaissance. Oh boy, I was missing this. Everything's okay in the recording? Let me see. I'm doing this live. I'm doing this like it's live. This is the first Let's Play I'm recording after my very tough and very heartbroken decision of not streaming for a while. But I recorded as I am streaming, as I was streaming, without the distraction of bots trying to talk with me and make them chat with them in private and go into Discord so they can sell me shit. It has been a few rough months, but I decided that I would not let this take the joy out of me, so instead of actually trying to focus on, paying attention to bots that doesn't help me anything in playing the game, I decided that I would just play the game. And then I'll upload it, just like a video. And people say Let's Plays are dead, but you know what? I'm not doing this for the content. I'm doing this to be content with myself. That's the difference. So today we're going to continue an adventure that has begun here with this team. If you do not know what I'm talking about, let me make a really quick recap. Final Fantasy Renaissance is a remake, pixel by pixel, of the original Final Fantasy I from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the old NES. And it not only fixed the bugs that the original game had, because it was a hushed production and there was no day one patches back in the day, but it also adds a lot more. So most of you're seeing here is unique. All the yellow save files are the Renaissance mode, which is a way to play this game with new classes that the original game didn't have, but the series would have over the years, over the new iterations. And the objective here is to play all the new classes, play the old game with the new classes, and have a lot of fun. This one here, the first one, it was just like that. It was a buttload of fun, and I was actually afraid that I got the funkiest and the most fresh classes of the entire game, of the entire Renaissance mode to play. And talking with the people at the forum, I'm old. Talking to the people in the Discord, this might actually be the case, because Archon, it's my Dark Knight. He's very tanky by the end of the day and very damage heavy. This guy is the only guy who's better than him is the OG warrior. Xie, which is our thief / ninja. Thieves are busting in this game. They really get to steal, they really get to run away, and they find items that nobody else find. Agda, my beloved summoner, she can talk with unique bosses and recruit them in order to have them as summons. Summon is a little bit complicated because in terms of management, they tried to make it time consuming to actually be worth the damage it causes, but it ain't. The late game summons, they are not that great because they take time to be summoned. But there are two things on this. The first one is that the first summons are very practical and very good all around, and she was the mage who carried me through the battles. But we have to talk about Jenna. Jenna is single-handedly the best class in the entire Renaissance mode. She can damage, she can boost, she can slow enemies, she can break the fucking game, she can teleport, she can do everything. She made those guys be advanced way before than they could. She really broke the progress of the game. This is how broken time mages are. And Jenna was no exception. She was the chef's kiss. So knowing that the other classes, they are fun, but they don't hold a candle to those 4, I went to Discord and showed myself and showed the teams that I designed back in the day, because originally my objective was to play the 4 classes, the 4 teams at the same time. Each one of them has one of the OG Light Warriors. So the 4 Light Warriors who carries the Orb of Light, well, that's the Thief, that's the Red Mage, that's the Monk, and that's the Black Mage. I will play the other 2 when the new classes arrive. There's 2 more coming that this remake designer made, which is the Samurai and the Machinist, but they're not ready yet. When they are, and when we have finished the whole Light Company, which is officially the name of those 32? No, 16. 4, 8, 16. Or 16 warriors, they form the Light Company. See? So each one of them has their own adventures. And it's time for us to pick one. So I asked the Discord and they said to me, I asked them, which one of them would be the hardest to play? Which one of them gives me the hardest time? Because in order to balance my hobbies and all the fun I had, I do believe I need to take a dose of hardshipness. And with this, trying to make sure that I can keep on playing this without losing heart, you know? So I know what this game is capable from here, but which one of those are gonna put my money where my mouth is at? And turns out it is. People told me that this particular design of team is gonna be really, really taxing on me. And I kinda knew, because playing the first 15-20 minutes with all of them, remember originally I was about to play all them together. When I played this, I realized that I made a mistake. My original idea was to make teams that had 1 OG class and overall 2 physical classes and 2 magical classes. And turns out this team here has the 2 most physical magical classes, because not only Red Mage is a jack of all trades, so is Blue Mage. Is actually really, really tough and tanky and sturdy, because most of the time the last one in this team will be Lars, which is the archer, because most of the time it will be a switcheroo. Even guard won't be first place all the time. And this team, it has the most frailest physical warriors. The dancer is a frail physical attacker, because dances is a physical art, and it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. But Said, which is our Spellblade, I thought he would be tougher, but he ain't. He's a good damage dealer, but damn if he's just glass made. Bard is not a tough fighter, he's a lover, and the Black Mages are Black Mages. So this will be the hardest team to play. This probably will be the last one, because I know this team is kind of fun, just because of the Geomancer, the guy in the pajamas. That guy alone can cast magic for days, and Tora, which is the monk, he's really tough. Really tough. He was tough in the original game, and he is right here. So we are going to play right now the team that starts with Said. Okay, I think I talk about the channel, I talk about the game, so let's talk about the team. Okay, I forgot. Give me a second, I'm forgetting the keys, okay? Okay, Z. Oh no, it's not Z, Z is a map. Yeah, it kept even the annoying sound. Jesus, I'm trying to remember the keys. Give me a second. I'm a professional. Yes, I am. Okay, so it's M. Some townspeople react differently depending on who they are talking to. Try changing your displayed characters and talking to people several times to learn their secrets. Well, since this is not our first rodeo, we do a few things. Okay, so confirm is enter, the game menu is ask, and the extra menu is ask, and the game menu is M. Okay. That guy is a sage, and he will be immensely helpful when we advance our jobs. So let's see everybody here. Status. Said. There is no alternation here. Okay. Dahlia, which is our dancer. Her strength might not look much, but her dances make up for it. This is Dandy. Not the Dandy man, Dandy Dandelion, you know? Like the bard from The Witcher. Yes, I took inspiration from there. Because when I formed the team, I was reading the books and I was watching the series just before the whole Liam Hemsworth disaster. Let's see. And the good old Zelos. I give a candy to anybody who can figure out where this reference comes from. I mean it. So yeah. So this is my team. The most important part to know is the magic area. So right now, there is nothing. None of them has anything. But as soon as we finish with this town, they will have things for us to talk about. The first thing we need to do is... Wait, it's tab? Yes, it's tab. The other button. Changing characters is really, really important. The old team, if we put the teeth, we will walk faster all around the town. But there are many things that only when you have the display character, the proper display character, you will have then done anything. For example, let's flirt with that scandalous lady here. I am Adelon, the dancer. So she's going to say just that for the remainder of the game, unless you talk with her as a dancer. I am Adelon, the dancer. No way, you're a dancer like me? Do you know this one? And this is how we find the dances from the dancer. We have to talk with dancers all around the world. Sometimes they'll challenge you. So keep that in mind. So this is our first dance. So we already have something good to them. Black mages, they come to this particular shop and they get their spells. So let's check Zelos and see. Well, I can have 3 or 4. Let me see. Of all 4 black magic here, reducing evade by 20 points. It's kinda interesting because evade affects the amount of times you can hit an enemy. So when you're facing somebody who's hard to hit, like a bat-like creature, this could be useful. But you know what could be even more useful? Putting the fucking bat on fire. Sorry about that. I didn't know I had that cough on me. So lock is the least useful on all those spells here. Sleep is cast on all foes, so this is a good crowd control. And fire and lightning, they are great. But I only have money for 1, so let's give the good old fire to Zelos. Now, Said, does have anything for him? No. You can check because Zelos is the only one dancing around here. So let me see if there's anything other on the white shop, the white magic shop. If there's anything for any of them. And from the get-go, there is. Said can learn Enchant Fire. All melee weapon attacks from target ally deal fire elemental damage for the remainder of the battle. So yeah, Said magic is imbuing his weapon with elements. Not only that, but I picked just enough to know that there are exclusive magic weapons that this guy can find. This means these whole guys here, they're gonna be mules. They're gonna be mules carrying the swords for this man. Okay, because he will have a great use of variety, but those guys won't. They will be better with the best weapon they can use from that moment. So they're gonna act as his mules. So, but I don't think I wanna. You know what? I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna forget it. And as you have noticed, we have achievements. Achievements for days. And a lot of them we have got by playing the regular game. Oh, I didn't get this one. What is this one? Oh, I give Ruby to Titan. We didn't give Ruby to Titan because we broke the game. Yeah, that's the only one from the story mode I didn't got, but we're gonna solve this pretty quick. Those are the new ones. Divine Knowledge. Learn your first white magic spell. Okay. Learn your first dance. First steps. Oh, funny. Sword of Legends. This was from the old playthrough because I got Excalibur. And yes. Repulsion, Revolution. Complete the entire game Renaissance mode, New Game Plus without using it. Yeah, there's a lot of challenges that were open from that. Completion, there are things that you can do. Classic, beat the game with any party configuration in classic mode. There are a lot of things to do. There really is. Learn all black magic spells. Yes, we can do this all over playthroughs and this carries on. This is the most important part. And the way of the dance. Beat the game with a dancer rhythmist in your party. So yeah, we're gonna get 4 of those. Atop the highest mountain, reach level 50 on any character. We didn't got there. Yeah. You know, beat the game with any party configuration, Renaissance mode, New Game Plus. Yes. And this is the funky ones. But wait, there's more. Unlock Renaissance mode. Okay, the first minigame. Complete the secret sliding title puzzle minigame. If you want to know what this is about, go watch the entire series that I recorded. You know, it's a tradition. I'm going to show this after for you. Speedrunning strats. Take 100 steps along the bottom edges of any interior dungeon room during a single playthrough in any game mode. Yeah, you just make an optimal run in the dungeon and you get this one. There are plenty more. I don't know if there's all of this, but I know there's a few ones. And a few ones that we cannot get in here because it involves the time mage and breaking the order that you talk with the fiends of time, with the fiends of... the 4 fiends of darkness, you know. But who knows? There's things that I want to play. I want to play New Game Plus, but not recording of it. I want to finish the campaign with the Light Company. I will make all the achievements, and then I will keep on playing the as more classes keep on coming. So I'm taking all of the things. I think this is the gist of it, all the things I need to talk about. So let's focus on gaming. Because there is one last guy that we have to focus on. So we got magic for 3 of them. So what do we do for the bard? Well, a bard is a people's guy. So the way for him to get his power is to talk with people. If you're planning to venture far from the city, you had best take some heal potions with you. These lands can be deadly. Inspired to write a song of protection, 1 of 4. You have to talk with everybody, and I mean everybody. Because if you don't talk with the right person, you will not get the song done. The king sure that someday the Light Warriors will come to save the princess, just as Luca's prophecy said. So, nothing here. Luca left this town to join his colleagues at Crimson Lake. Okay, this guy... This gives very good information. Make sure you visit the weapons and armor shop. The first step in any adventure is to make sure you are properly prepared for survival. And the second piece of the song. Yeah, there's no hidden items in this game. That does happen if you do have a thief. My father was a great knight. During this time, this town was the safest place in the world, giving it the nickname Dream City. And this is the third song. No, this guy doesn't speak to us yet. Oh, my sisters are going to be so excited to hear there's another dancer. I'll spread the world. Look around for my sisters around the world and they will teach you some new tricks. She's talking to the dancer, so she is not his NPC. Please save the princess. She is not given. This guy, however, uh, my home is Pravoka, a beautiful port city far east of here. This guy actually talks with another class, which is the blue mage, and you will know when you see it. I do believe I talk with everybody, but this usually happens. You talk with people in a town and they don't give you enough. And when that happens, it means that you have to look elsewhere for the other pieces of inspiration. And this is right here, around the corner. There's really not much that you can do with other classes here. So we're gonna keep on I'm gonna keep the bard. The bard will be the face of the team on the world map. Lucas' prophecy tells of 4 great heroes who will save our land from dark shadow that is spreading. And that's it. I learned the knight's mind. But this doesn't mean that we don't have stuff to talk with people. Oh, we do. We really do. Because there, if I'm not mistaken, there is another song that you can start to learn in here. Nobody's more courageous than the honor guard of the Castle Cornelia. See? Song of Courage. We start to hunting for this right here. In sadness, the queen locked herself inside. Yeah. Key NPCs hardly have anything good to say. I heard the princess was captured when she left the castle grounds in search for the 4 great heroes. She's very brave. Another piece of Song of Courage. Garland used to be a good knight until... Please save the princess. There's a whole other side, but I don't think... I think we can reach there, so... I think this guy is one of the pieces. Report says that Garland holds the princess in the Temple of the Northwest. No, it's not. But with a thief, there is a knight in here, and without him, you can't. There is a special skill that you can only trigger when you press the spacebar, and that special skill from thief is to find items. It's a hot and cold game, and it's really good. The king is looking for the light warriors. Do you not happen to be then, do you? Guess I am. Light warriors, just as Lucas' prophecy. Garland has kidnapped the princess. Please help her. And I keep remembering the things that were hidden on the statues with the thief playthrough. Oh boy. Let's see if we can talk. Let me see. The way to get there is, yes, through here. Let's go the all around. Yeah. Beyond here is the great castle's treasury. The items stored inside were deemed too dangerous to be left lying around. My dude, could you just inspire me? 400 years ago, the treasury was locked by the mystic key. Our ancestors gave the key to the prince of the Elfland for safekeeping. Can this make me courageous? No, it can't. So I have one complete song and one incomplete song, which I don't know who to talk to get it. And this is something that, might be complicated to deal with. I should be taking notes. I talked with all that. I think we did. What happens if I actually talk with the Lucky here again? Do we have any change of heart? Nope. So this most likely means that this song would only be complete when I am next down. Which sucks. Well, I guess now we have to make a little bit of money. Ow. Ow. I think I should have saved. Let me imbue, I can imbue her. Oh yeah, I forgot this. The only guy most my spell will work is me, because I have the sword. She uses daggers, he uses an RP, and he uses rods. I can only enchant swords. You know what? Why not? Magic, let's do some Drain Samba. Magic, Knight's Mind, increase physical absorb of all allies. Yeah, we kind of will need that. And you cast fire. It doesn't matter how big the room is, you said fireball! See, much better. Much worse. Okay. Yeah, Zelos, once again, doing the work that, you know, everybody should be doing. Okay, so now we can attack. You can cast again. Whatever. Sustain. Sustain is when you keep the song going. As long as the bard keeps singing, the effect will remain. So it has absorption, which diminishes severely the damage that you take. And you cast. You have one more fire on you, so cast fire again. Yeah. See? This is nice. Another thing about the dancer that I know. If you go for magic, you see that her percentage diminished. She had 75% of hitting the dance, and now she doesn't. Because every time you use the dance, it diminishes the use percentage. How do you raise it? By attacking. She's a battle dancer. Sustain current action, and you do not have magic no more, so just go for the fisticuffs. Oh my god. You guys are unarmed. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Yep, I forgot. It's gonna be a miracle if you guys survive this. Wait, you guys are without weapons and I got to enchant myself? So this means I can enchant a fist? Oh my god. If I could make a spell... No, I need to test this. I need to test this. I didn't see if it worked actually. Oh, it wasn't effective. I didn't enchant it myself. I don't have Fists of Fire. Oh, damn it. Ah, it would be so good. Come on, eventually you guys will make it. Come on, I believe in you guys. Come on. Come on. I have a cough on me. Don't make me laugh this hard. Yes, game. I forgot. I forgot to equip weapons and armors. And it wasn't on purpose. Oh my god. The first time I played this game, I realized that there was this achievement. And I forgot. Because these fuckers are without weapons and armors. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. And it's so cheap to have it. Oh. Okay, wait, okay, so let's go. Buy a walnut, yes, go for dandy. Let's buy a rapier. This goes for Saeed. And let's go... Let me just check this real quick. A simple wooden staff, it gives damage 6 and hit percentage plus 0, critical 0.5. Small knife gives me damage 5, but hit percent plus 10 and critical 2.5. But this is something that the game doesn't show. Does it raise my magical damage? Because I'm actually thinking about giving myself 2 knives. Dahlia get a knife. And Zealous get a knife. And I think this is enough. This is all we needed to have. So Let's equip the weapons. Well-rounded. I don't know what this achievement does, but whatever. Okay. Now armors. Let's see what fashion do they wear. So cloth. Everybody wear cloth. Wooden. Just him. Chain. Just him. You know what? I need you to be as tanky as you can. So you have the chain. Do you have the money for that? I don't give a damn. Yeah, Said. Have it. And then it will be cloth for everybody. Dahlia. Dandy. Zealous. Okay. So now the armor part. Now we're ready for some grinding. I hope. Can I just lick my wounds and sleep? Yes, I can. But now I'm officially broke. Broke. And I would not defeat Garland if I cannot handle properly a bunch of imps. The problem is grinding around here will be complicated. If I have to rely on magic to do so. Oh, good. Oh. Yeah, I forgot that. Danny is amazing because his weapon does have a few things. Oh yeah, I forgot totally. There's one more important thing we need to check. Skills. Skills shows how unique those classes are. So there's combat skills, which shows the abilities they have inside the battle. Limit breaks, which is something that we will only see when the advanced classes are triggered, which is exactly limit breaks. They trigger once per resting, not per battle, per resting. So you can use this skill only once, and only after you sleep you can use it again. World skills are skills that are available when you are on the world map, and traits are unique things that are passive among them. So, Said, in part, grants the effects of the Bladecraft job trait to all allies for this round of combat. This ability activates at the start of this combat round. So every time he casts the spell, he is the first one to go. But Bladecraft, as the name mentions, it only works with blades. But it doesn't work on knives. This much as I remember. So Limit Break doesn't have, Word Trait doesn't have, traits. Mystic Adapt, able to learn and use all first tier white magic weapon enhancement spells, purchased from White Magic Shops. Bladecraft, this character gains a plus 50 increase to base damage if their currently equipped weapon is imbued with any elemental affinity, or 100% if the target is weak to the weapon's element. Or 100% if the target is weak to the weapon elements, or if of a monster family that is weak to the current weapon. So, okay, this game has weapons like the Wereblade, which gives more damage to beasts, or the Dragon Blade, which gives more damages to dragon types, and there are swords that have elemental damages. So if I just wear this weapon, one of those weapons, I will cause more damage just by having those weapons in my hand. And if it just so happens to find an enemy, for example, am I holding a Dragon Blade and facing a dragon, I will not only gain the bonus damage from the sword, I will get 100% bonus off the total damage. Wow. I didn't realize that, but he actually is a fucking glass cannon. Wow. Or a glass sword, whatever you want to call it. So, again, skill, Dahlia. No combat skill unique to it. Word abilities can only be used outside the battle. Traits. Dance. Skilled in the arts of the dance magic. Learns new dances from dancers around the world. Dances appear under the magic spell but do not count as spells and have a variable success rate. Executing a dance lowers the success rate of subsequent dances. Bravery books. Increase base success rate of a dance moves with every successful melee attack against an enemy. Success rate in excess of 100% increases the accuracy and potency of dance effects. Bravery minus 50 if blinded. Ooh. So, blind is a bane of a dancer. Okay. I guess dance would be intuitive, but not in this case. Dandy. Combat, hide. Remove this character from combat until entering a new command. Sustain current songs. Restores one song use. Cannot be used to escape the battle. If all allies are incapacitated or hidden, the hidden character in the highest slot will be forced out of hiding. Yeah, I figured it would be just something like that. But I didn't understand. Sustain current song. I can use other command like hide and keep on singing. Huh. It could be useful right now, but when the bard have more songs, sometimes you want to switch on a whim, and to remove a character from hiding, you take one action. So hiding is tragic. Actually, it's actually really well taught right now. Limit break world traits. He has a few. I already saw one. Bard song. Play songs indefinitely in battle. Gains inspiration from new songs by listening to the stories of people around the world. Songs appear under the magic menu but do not count as spells. All songs share one available use per battle, which recharges after the battle ends. Harpist can equip musical harps as weapon. Melee attacks with a harp deal minor sonic damage to all enemy targets. Sonic damages ignore defenses and never misses. So you see, oh, this is pretty good. It attacks everybody, ignores defenses, never misses. But it's the most abysmal damage weapon any weapon can ever cause. But it's still useful. It's really useful. Resist silence, resist the effects of silence. Nobody can shut up a bard. And spooniness is very spoony. I'm not laughing, I'm smiling. I'm really smiling. I love that this is a trait. Now, let's see the OG here. How does Renaissance fare, the OG Black Mage? Bluff. Doubles all allies' intelligence for the current turn. Increase magic accuracy and potency by a small amount. This ability activates at the start of this combat round. Okay. Magic, like Bard and Dancer do not count as... Oh, he's wasted here. Because Dancers, they have a percentage of chance to work. And I don't know if... I would have to test this heavily to know if the dances, the effect of a dance or effect of a song is affected by the intelligence. I would have to test this deeply or ask the Discord, because God knows I don't have this much time. Okay, could be useful, could be useless, but it could just be used on him. So when I've decided to use the spells, I will use them at the maximum effect. Limit world traits. Sorcerer. Magic accuracy boosts when casting elemental magic on enemies. Reduce the chances of spell being resisted for reduced damage. Elemental magic is magic that deals direct damage to the target. Okay, so I guess, again, more damage. Okay, nice. Arcane Adept, able to learn and use the most core black magic spells. Because it's a black sorcerer, black wizard, who can actually use all black magic spells. So that's it. That's it for now. Now, hang in there, because we have to be a little bit grinding here. We're gonna have to keep on hunting for some goblin. And the strategy will be just... You go for this, you go for everyone, and you go for this. You were terminated, so yeah, you give him. See, occasionally he can kill somebody. Now, that was mwah, that was perfect. That's the kind of work I want to see from you guys, you know. They thought you were gonna give me a headache as a team, so let's prove them wrong. How about that? Okay. That went over your heads already. Okay, cool. Well, at least in 2 turns this will be solved. Eventually. Which is not bad. I mean, yeah, I can have this attack here, this attack here, this attack here. So, they'll all be solved. They'll probably die right now. Just go. It's cool. Go. It's not go. God, I have to face ghouls with those guys. Oh my god, I have to face the ice cave with those guys. Oh my god. I will have to power level those guys. To make this game bearable. I can already see. Oh boy. Okay. Really? You think you have the luxury of missing Said? You know what? Just go. Do I have enough to sleep? Okay, I kinda do. Because I would like to start thinking about buying potions eventually. This will be a very uneventful session. This next half of it. I probably should just speed up until I have, I don't know, level 5? Oh my god. I can just go straight to Garland and Beaten. I think I can. It's doable. But I don't want to. Yeah, it's not going to be the most riveting gameplay of all time, but yeah, Dandy, you singing, you tell them. Ah, God, I'm so unfunny today. Yeah. Okay. This is not a drill. This is fire. Yeah. This is really not a joke. This guy will pump up our spell or XP, but damn, this guy isn't. So I can go for hiding as I'm singing. So is one less target. And it sustains the song. Nice. Cool. Wow, level 2. Nice. Okay, even hiding he gets XP. Cool. Good to know. And wow, are you guys okay? Nope, you guys are wasted. But the XP is good. So we should just totally sleep. I have 3 more sleeps at the inn. Maybe I should just go for the Mad Pony hunt. Yeah, I was remembering that we have the red imps around here, and they're slightly tougher. Oh, the red, no, the blue imps. The Grimps. We have the Grimps around here. Yeah, the strategy is just attacking with everything. But they have way more HP now. This is nice. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna be on the upper side of the forest. Yeah, that would be much better. Okay. Let's keep on going. Okay, we divided the efforts in here. Oh, Jesus. No, this is not what I wanted. Now you both gonna attack. The same guy. Yeah, see, this is a wasted attack. God damn it. There was one extra turn. God. Yeah, remember, it's a little bit finicky for the... sometimes for the selecting characters. Yep, it's about time. It's a little finicky for characters when you the picking and choosing the target. So sometimes it just jumps and goes for the next input, and so the last one should be. I'll make a proper explanation with the next battle. No, I won't. When you select a character, see, sometimes when you do this and you instead of waiting for you to input, it just goes. And it is especially true for the last guy. It's really easy for the misinput and an extra input in this. So every time you're picking targets, you should make sure that the last one, like Zelos here, should always pick the first one, so you don't have what happened on the previous battle, that two guys went for the same target and we just wasted a turn. So yeah, that happened a lot in the previous gameplay. So here, for example, try to pick the second one with the upper ones and leave the first one for the last character in your team. So you can manage to make this fast because it's really easy to misinput. And if you do with the other three, you can just press ask and go back and reconfigure and choose better. But the last one, it's always hard. So if you are picking targets, make sure that the last one is always gives the priority of the first target to the last character in your team. Here, for example. It wasn't effective, but okay. Oli macaroli. Okay, we need to go back. Okay, if you're going to fall fire. Okay, you don't need to. We have to go walk to the green. The green is safer around here. It has so much less. It's a much lesser encounter rate. The kind of thing that is really important to tell the people who are actually watching this, because they didn't watch the previous series. Terrain here has a big impact on the encounter rate. So here in the green square, it's so much less possible to fight, to have a fight. The forest is where the rate is really up. There's grass. If you are on a grass pane, there's a slightly more chance. And deserts and the ones with the smaller dots, which is the swamps, they have the highest rates. So yeah, you can decide your path if you can. If you have the choice, you can pick up your paths in order to avoid enemy encounters. Wolves could be tricky here, so we're gonna try to kill. Yeah. Okay, now we know we can put Dahlia and Zelos in one full, Said in another, and then need to do this, to do his thing. Okay. How much do we need for XP again? Status. Everybody's just the same, right? Yeah, nobody died. I need 100 points for level 3. Oh, shush. I will speed up and come back when something eventful happens, okay? Well, not playing live has its advantages, and one of them is that I cut at least a half an hour of monotonous gobbling slaughter in order to reach this point. Level 3. Now, I could just go for Garland. That's the truth. Should just go, you know? But I actually want to do a few things, like for example, grabbing all the level 1 black magic, because after that, until we get the boat, which is not too far, we won't have too much reason to come back in here and just sleep, you know? But I actually want to have everything. Also, sleep. I was rethinking about that because although lowering the evade of an enemy is not a big deal, actually having sleep on the team is a duality, because I have the bard and the bard hits everybody. So as soon as I put everybody to sleep, I cannot attack with the bard, but I can keep on using the song. So sleep is only useful when the bard is singing. If the bard is attacking, sleep is not. So there's that, but still useful. Okay, we're gonna make a little prancing about it soon. So let's just see here. I have money. I just slept, and I'm not gonna overgrind for now. I'm gonna grind when I die, you know. So we could go for a bit of heal. Okay, let me think. Yeah, I think 4 heals now. 1 tent. And 2 pures? And more heal. Yeah. And I have just a pocket change for a new sleeping at the inn. Also, if the recording gets a few weird noises, it's just my washing machine. I have to compromise, you know. Also, you guys are really bulky now, so okay, you kill in 1 hit. You also kill in 1 hit, and the bard is doing an amazing job. Now, I am a Knight and Hoarder, but what I'm going to do today... what I'm going to do today is... I'm not going to take the treasures right now, because... I don't remember exactly what do I have in there that is good. Because I was searching for something very, very, very important, and I didn't found it. My notes, I don't know where I placed them. I remember that last time I was using my notes, I was actually starting to draw the maps. As I mentioned, I will have a website, and probably will have the website ready by the end of this playthrough. But I have a website that I want to put everything that I get. Again, I like to give back something to the games that I play, and I decided that by the end of the fourth playthrough of the entire Light Company playthrough, I will have the maps with every single one of the unique classes instances mapped out inside the in many different maps. I will take maps from GameFAQs. obviously crediting the authors, and I will put all the information from the Renaissance inside of them. And I will keep them updated, because it's one of the games that I will keep on playing. This much is certain for me. I love Final Fantasy, and I learned to love Final Fantasy Renaissance. So, let's stop babbling, and let's just beat the ass of Garland. Oh, Garland, shut up, bitch! Okay, so let's go with... Oh, no, not in part. You're gonna imbue yourself with fire. You are going to... no, you're gonna attack. You are going to sing. And you... Dude, you're just gonna cast this guy on fire. Okay, 30 damage. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, you're gonna go hiding. And you will attack. You attack a single foe and drain HP to heal yourself. Yeah, you know, I don't need you to. You just can go attack. New action. I want you to hide. And I want you to use lightning. Let's see if it causes slightly more damage since he's wearing an armor. And I don't remember. 19 damage. 3 damage. Critical hub. 32. Slightly more. So keep attacking. Use a dance. Just because. Sustain! And you go for the last lightning you have. Go, go, go. Yeah! Finish him with style. So yeah, we don't need a lot of level ups in here. We actually don't. So let's go back to the castle. Make my orbs shine again. Yes. It's like Shuoi no Endo. Loot, we're gonna need it at the end of the game. So the bridge is ready and we are good to go. We are not going to do none of those things. Oh yeah. Let's just speed up this. I read it the first time. If you want me to read with a funky, funny voice, just watch the first playthrough, okay? I'm not gonna do this over and over and over and over and over again. Nah. Now, usually... let me test the running skills of this crew. Okay. Kinda good. I want to reach Pravoka now. Oh, wolves. This could be really troublesome, but we have a tent. Okay. I want to reach Pravoka and beat the living crap off the pirates and get the ship. Speed up. Oh my god, run. I don't think level 3s can handle with these guys right now. Probably not. Because as soon as we get the ship, we can rest more easily in other places. And I'm already seeing different things. So yeah, let's save. That was expensive. This much I remember because, as I mentioned before, I played the first half an hour of every team. So there is something different in here. And it's this guy over here. Hello, monsieur. This is a good something. Let me just check one thing really quickly. Yeah, I don't have this guy on my... Okay, here. Because, as I mentioned, I'm making the maps out of everything. Okay, close. You add it. So I have the mapping of the towns and the maps in the general to find out what is everything for everybody. And this guy's here for this man. So if I just come here and trying to seduce him with my very, very evident leg, begone with you, knife. You are not worth to breathe the same air as one such as myself. Yeah, he's an asshole. But this guy here is different. You, swordman, I am a wanderer in search of a legendary weapon. I found this one on a dead pirate, but it's not legendary. You may have it. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Spoilers, it probably does. Now, sorry, wrong button. And get ready, I will do this a lot. Weapon, damage is slightly more, slightly less crit, a lot more value, and it has the wind element. Now the wind element, I don't believe there's a lot that is vulnerable to it. You know what? I don't have to believe. I know, because this is not my first playthrough, so I inherit things from the first playthrough, not only the achievements, but this thing. I haven't showed this on the series yet, so on this playthrough yet. So allow me to introduce to you the bestiary. This thing is a thing of beauty. Yeah, it's not complete. It's missing a few things here and there. This is the ones that you will not see on this playthrough because they're exclusive to the playthrough before, which are enemies that we have to face in order to obtain the summons. And yes, those are the summons. These are the bosses, the first and second version. And this is the final boss. Let me see. So, if I'm not mistaken, yes, weakness. Weakness is the gray line, so we can easily know which one of those are vulnerable to wind. Okay. Sandworms is vulnerable. I'm going zigzagging. A worm. Okay, worm type families are all vulnerable to wind. Cool. Okay. No. Yep, there's a whole lot of not many people vulnerable to wind. Pirates are vulnerable to wind? I don't think so. Sea creatures are vulnerable to wind? I don't believe so, no. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Oh, gargoyles. Gargoyles are vulnerable. Though red gargoyles are not. Nope, red gargoyles are not. They are completely different beasts. Yeah, that's it. Gargoyles and worms. But then again, there's one important thing about the sword. And it's this. The fact that again, plus 50% increase to base damage if the current equipped weapon is imbued with any element affinity, or 100% if the target is weak to the weapon's element, or if a monster family that is weak to the current weapon. So okay, I will not get 100% all of this, but I'll get 50% all of this. So in theory, my damage will go up. So if this works, it's a plus. So let's equip it. Nice. So brand new shenanigans. Do I look for weapons right now? I do have a little bit of money. Let's see if I can make a little bit of upgrade. Nope, here's the only one. But we can take one more spell since Zealous actually have 2 slots in level 2. So, of course, ice. Oh, no course, we don't have that much money. Let's just check something. Dark, stats element darkness on all foes. Temper increases one ally weapon damage by 14 points if a melee weapon is equipped. This could be good. We could just wind up Sahid and make it go. And slow, stats element spells that reduces all foes numbers of all foes to 1 or counters the effect of fast. This could prove more useful more times than not than darkness. But then again, I would rather temper and cause damage. But still, we don't have this money right now. Also, white magic. Side can learn bio. Ooh. Bio's interesting. So let's just smash the pirates. Arr, I am bacon. I don't care. So, how do we approach the situation? As I mentioned before, we could just go and keep on attacking, and eventually they will fade. But they will keep on hitting hard, so we're going to approach this as a proper boss. You are going to attack, you are going to protect us, and you are going to make them sleep. So this will diminish the damage that we're taking. And that's a lot of damages we're taking. You're the only one attacking. Cool. Asleep, 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 asleep. Okay, everybody felt. Cool. So we can just pick and choose and have no damage no more. But let's keep the bar hidden just for the sake of it. New. I want you to hide your ass like a spoony bard you are. Go. Gone. Gone. And let's kill them as they sleep. And that's it. No risk of dying. See? Strategy. It's nice. And we just got ourselves a brand new sheep. So yeah, give me the sheep. Nice. I probably will try to feed myself with sharks for a while. Oh, guess who's here? Hit. Can I smite just for the sake of it and fire? I do believe lightning is better. Oh yeah, lightning is so much better. Oh, stupid. No, guys, we're not sleeping until we get to the shore of Corneria. I always mispronounce the first town names. Okay. It's a good thing for you to just drink Samba. No, you just go hide, because you're worse than all of us in terms of how much HP you have. And magic, you know what? Use lightning. Yes, so much better. And that's much better XP. One more before we go. No? Cool. Let's just sleep and finish this episode for today. I still have to find my notes. And I have to grind a little bit for a little bit of spells and armor upgrades. But I'm gonna show, I'm gonna get myself to level 6? 5? Yeah, I'm gonna grind a little bit, and then we'll start moving on. This goes to show that in my first playthrough, I actually went to the efforts of actually leveling up in order to get myself field advantages. And right now, at this point, I actually don't need it, but I will need to level up when I leave this first area. Because right now, Corneria... let me just correct myself real quick. Corneria, okay. Okay, cool, thanks. Right now, Corneria is like the tutorial. The first area is the inner ocean, and then the game opens up when we go to the outer ocean and we go for the whole Four Fiends crusade, and then we go to the final stage. It's a short and sweet game, it's always been, and it's marvelous for that. So that's it for now. Hugs for all, and until the next time.